We are recording. Mr. Myron Gaines, best white-collar coach in the business. How have you been, brother? You alright?
I'm good, Mohammed. Kif Alek, how are you, bro?
Alhamdulillah, bro. Alhamdulillah. How have you been? How's everybody? How's the family?
Everything is great, bro. You know, tamam. I got no complaints, man.
I like that you're practicing your Arabic. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
I'm
everything
practicing
I
while I'm
know.
on the air. For you guys don't, yeah, for you guys that don't know, me and Mohammed are pretty good friends, and I come from a Muslim background. My parents are from Sudan, so obviously I was born in the United States, but growing up, I spoke Arabic with the fam. I used to be fluent, man. So you guys are gonna see that Arabic is a little mukassar, but we'll work through it.
Hey, bro, I cannot wait till you come and visit. I'm sure we'll find you someone that will
Absolutely.
kick your Arabic back in 6 months. So.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Immersion is the best way. Everybody I know that's like really good at Spanish, they live in Colombia or Mexico for a while.
Yep.
Like the only way you're gonna learn the language, you truly have to be immersed in it. So
That's true. That's true. Well, bro, welcome aboard. The first episode of debunking fitness bullshit and fitness myth. As someone who has a supplements company, I get pushed a lot by people like, bro, you should have more products on your website. You should have this vitamin. You should have this booster. And I'm like, no, because all of that stuff is bullshit. So I'll have a smaller number of brands. I'll have a smaller range of products. Because unless I've tried it myself and I know the science behind it and I know it works, I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not even going to put it on my website. Even if it's going to make me money, I'm sorry guys, but I need to keep the trust that people have in me. I'm not going to do that by bringing some shit stuff like, bro, can you buy me Animal Testosterone Booster? And I'm like, no, that's a filthy brand that has a million lawsuits against it. And
yeah,
how many guys I know from back home that are just, let's say they're just not married, and they're not gonna get married any fucking time soon. Because instead of taking the fucking pill, they should have followed your advice and just went to bed for 8 to 10 hours.
and let me unpack that because you really threw a lot out there, and I kind of really want to let people know that as a fitness professional myself, running a pretty successful fitness business. The thing is that what I've learned being here in the fitness industry in a very short amount of time is they don't really sell you solutions, they sell you dreams. And how they do that typically is by peddling supplements that sell some kind of short-term solution to a long-term problem. And the all popular ones are, fat loss pills or whatever. But there's another other side, obviously, with the testosterone pills, which Muhammad is touching on now. And there's everybody knows there's a multitude of research out there that is shown that testosterone pills are testosterone pills aren't necessarily going to, how do I say this, improve your ability to build more muscle. It's not going to really make you that much more anabolic. What it will do, however, is give you a fucking increased libido. You know what I'm saying? Can we swear, by the way, Mohammed? I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. Fuck it, bro. They don't like it, they can change the channel, guys. Simple and easy. YouTube is big.
Fair enough, man. But yeah, like, the thing is that it barely really helps you. The thing you're going to experience most when you buy testosterone pills is the increased libido. But you got to understand that it being increased libido doesn't necessarily mean that you're in a more anabolic environment. And to give an example of this, right? So that's on the supplement side. On the nutrition side, a lot of people say, intermittent fasting is the best way to go, because when you do intermittent fasting, you get growth hormone spike, right? And I say that with air quotes.
Yeah.
Growth hormone spike. And the reality is that's an awesome marketing tool. But when you peel back the layer a little bit, you find out that growth hormone actually, contrary to what the name says, is not anabolic. I'm going to say that again. The HGH release you get post intermittent fasting when you're eating is not anabolic. And, actually, this is kind of funny because we're here on an Arabic stream, so your listeners are going to understand this. When you're fasting during Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
That's every bodybuilder's nightmare. and that's Muslim, is Ramadan. And the reason why is because they inherently know that fasting is not anabolic whatsoever. Even if you could like control calories and stuff like that, you are at an inherent disadvantage if your goal is to build muscle with intermittent fasting, because the studies show, Brad Schoenfeld and them, I think they did who's the most widely publicized hypertrophy researcher in the world.
Nice.
They did a study on this with partitioning of protein, which I'm actually going to release on my YouTube YouTube channel
Nice.
tomorrow. But long story short, they show that the highest anabolic signaling is actually with 4 meals. Like it had a much increased anabolic signaling around 4 meals. So I tell my guys 3 to 5 meals per day is fine, but not going back to what we were talking about with the testosterone boosters. Intermittent fasting selling human growth hormone is literally the equivalent of testosterone boosters selling increased testosterone, and it's misleading marketing is really what it is, because the buyer will buy the testosterone pills, they'll get a hard on and they'll be like, yo, it must be working. My testosterone's going up. Oh, bro, like increasing your libido and being more anabolic are two completely different things.
Yeah.
So, but the industry is banking on you not doing your research and conflating the two as the same when in reality they're not.